ますので、まずツイートをしていただく。で一番最後、途中でも大丈夫なんですけれども、シャープ SEEDC を半角でお願いいたします。なんか続々と熱い思いが出てますね。でもちょっと反映するのに時間がかかってるみたいですね。皆さんの声、必ず時間を追って、これからこの画面ずっとツイッター用にオープンしておきますので、必ず反映されていきますので、随時会の進行中も思ったことがあったらどんどんつぶやいてください。でつぶやきのない方、どうぞ遠慮されないでください。ちょっと我々のネットワークの不備で今日 iPhone、iPad 通じにくいんですけれども、どうぞ思ったことあったら何でもいいので紙に書いてください。で書いた紙をスタッフにお渡しいただければ、そこに立ってますね、スタッフにお渡しいただければどんどん載せていきますので、今日は繰り返しになってしまいますけれども、皆さんが主役のシンポジウムにしたいと思っております。どうかこれからスピーカー続きますけれども、スピーカーが話している間でも考えることをやめないでください。皆さんの方でも何か感じたこと、皆さんが今日は種を見つけていただく、シードの種を見つけていただく場にしたいと思っておりますので、どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。では早速今日の最初のイントロダクションの方に移らせていただきます。では遠藤さんお願いします。
はい、紹介ありがとうございます。皆さんはじめまして、遠藤健と言います。まずはじめに簡単に自己紹介をさせていただきます。私実は今アメリカから来ております。MIT というマサチューセッツ工科大学という工学系の大学で今博士課程の研究をしているものです。研究室ではですね、モーターとかセンサーとか非常に高価なものを使って、人間足がない方の歩行をいかにして改善できるかという研究を行っております。その一方で、その技術というのはどういう人に役立てていったらいいかということを考えまして、やっているのがですね、 D ラボという、アクティビティです。この中でも、ご存知の方はいらっしゃると思うんですけれども、 D ラボというのは適正技術の開発と国際開発を組み合わせたものです。具体的に言うと MIT というのはエンジニアリングの学校なので、物を作るという技術が非常に長けております。その技術を使って何か物を作って途上国の人に役立つものをやろうというのが D ラボというクラスです。主にアンダーグラッドが受講するクラスなんですけれども、彼らはですね、メカニカルエンジニアリングであるとか、あるいはエレクトリカルエンジニアリング、いろんな分野のところから、やってきまして、物をクラスプロジェクトベースで物を作って、実際にですね、夏に現地に、僕の場合はインドのジャイパールフットという NGO のところに行って自分が作ったものをテストしております。でさらに D ラボというのはその出口としてこういうようなコンテストもあるんですけれども、その中で起業する人もたくさんいます。この辺で自己紹介を止めさせていただきたいんですけれども、まずはじめにですね、本コンテスト主催団体のコペルニクという団体の代表中村さんからビデオレターでメッセージが届いております。まずそちらをご覧ください。
代表の中村俊弘です。今日は今回公開シンポジウムに参加いただき、ありがとうございます。簡単にコペルニクの紹介をさせてください。コペルニクは発展途上国向けに作られたテクノロジー、技術というものをより効率的に途上国の人々に普及をさせるというミッションを持ったオンラインマーケットプレイスです。取り扱っているテクノロジーは6つの分野にあります。1つ目が水、衛生、それから環境、エネルギー、保険、教育、農業、そして情報通信、こういった6つの分野でのテクノロジーを集めてその普及をしております。今までにプロジェクトを実行した国はインドネシア、東ティモール、シアラレオネ、ナイジェリア、ケニア、それからこれから内モンゴルのプロジェクトが新しく始まる、そういう状況です。でこういったそのコペルニクの活動をしている中で、私としても非常に関心を持っていたのは、なんとか日本の技術立国としての日本のリソースをフルに使って 途上国向けのものづくりというものができないかということだったんですね。それで、そういった中で素晴らしい、仲間に巡り会えて、その方たちが実行委員会シードコンテストの実行委員会というメンバーとなって、このシンポジウム、それから全体のシードコンテストのデザインをするということに至りました。今日は途上国向けのものづくりの機微であるとか、東ティモールの人々の実際の生活の状況という情報をシェアさせていただきます。皆様にはこの後でこの情報を理解していただいて、ぜひともシードコンテストに参加していただいて、日本初の途上国向けのものづくりというものを一緒にできればなと思っております。それでは今日はよろしくお願いします。
はい、中村さんありがとうございました。ですね、その中村さん、今残念ながら日本にいらっしゃらないので、こういったビデオレターの形になってしまったんですけれども、実はもう一つビデオレターが届いております。先ほど紹介したように、私は MIT の D ラボというクラスで義足の授業を教えております。 D ラボは12個のクラスから構成されているんですけれども、その中でですね、医療のクラスを教えている D ラボヘルスというクラスを教えている、ホゼ・ゴメス・マルケスですね。で、彼がですね、このコンテストのこのワークショップのためにビデオレターを届けていただきました。そちらもご覧ください。よろしくお願いします。
Good afternoon and welcome to the Seed Contest. It's a pleasure talking to you and knowing about this wonderful opportunity for you to design for impact in the world. My name is Jose Gomez Marquez and I work at the MIT D Lab, as well as the Innovations in International Health Program. One of the things that we do in D Lab is design for the developing world within the context of people-centered design. And in order to do that, we assembled a group of engineers, scientists, public health specialists, and development specialists all together working in an interdisciplinary team to create new innovations that end up in products for the developing world. One of the ways we do that is we have a group of classes, today numbering almost 12, that cover everything from basic design to development to dissemination, as well as sector classes such as D-Lab Health, D-Lab Developing World Prosthetics, and D-Lab Energy that focus on specific challenges in the developing world. One of the most important parts of what we've learned in over 5 years of doing this at MIT is that you need to include the user not just as a client, but as a co-inventor and co-designer. If you can achieve this, your impact as a designer can go tenfold. And one of the ways to do that is to make sure that you talk to people. Talk to them at the beginning of the challenge as well as in the evaluation of the challenge. As the next slide shows, appropriate technology design began in the 1970s with the work of Ernst Schumacher in his book Small is Beautiful. And he studied how to make sure that small-scale farmers could actually reap the benefits of technology by employing solutions that were at their scale and not just at the agro-industry scale of development. What that era did not complete, however, was including those users in the evaluation and of the solution and identification of the challenge. What we've learned through our work in the field is that you can go even further and, as the third column shows, include your users in the entire search for a solution, for a design, for an evaluation, and it will yield to much richer products. In the following slide, I show nurses in our Nicaragua laboratory designing novel medical devices by including them in the process, and this is possible. And what we end up with are really interesting products. Some of my colleagues have developed handheld corn shellers, solar autoclaves for developing countries, pedal-powered washing machines for rural areas. Here are some tips on how to get from here to there. When you're assembling your team, look at not just diversity in the team, but try to foster diversity of the tasks within the team. So make sure that you have a lot of different hats, but make sure that people wear different hats and share them. Because people will attack the problem very differently from their field of education. And this is where Japanese engineers and designers have a unique opportunity to make an impact. You're highly trained and highly specialized within your own companies and universities. Try to look outside your own organization to find partners that you can collaborate with, whether it's within Japan or beyond its borders, and you'll lead to many different types of ideas. The next thing that you should know, both as a designer and as a mentor, is that you need to knock on a lot of doors. You don't know everything, but within the network around you, you'll find that there's lots of ways in which you can attack a problem, and maybe there's an expert on that specific challenge just around the corner. So find them. And once you find them, talk to a lot of people. Get different perspectives, because they're going to give you a biased view of the world based on their own field of specialty. And it's your job to focus on a solution architecture that brings all those things together. And finally, when you do find them and they start listening to your idea, take some time to listen to them. Sometimes we're very excited about our own ideas that we forget to take note of what people that have been at this for a long time can tell us, and ask the questions. And for those of you mentoring, when you get approached, be kind. Help the next person next door trying to design something, because in a few months or a few days, it may be you doing the same thing. Here's some other things that we've learned as we do our design. Your first idea is important. It sets the stage. But be confident enough to let it go sometimes, because sometimes it's the second or third or fourth idea that will be the breakthrough for your innovation. Look at how your users are improvising. A lot of very good designs are basically improvisations in the field, waiting for a little bit of engineering to polish it and make it into a really nice product. Great solutions often are the result of a mashup of vintage technologies with modern ones. Look at how previous people have done it before and try to mash up those technologies with new solutions. It's not just about what you can cook in the lab. It's really about what your user needs. So look into what are the challenges on the ground, listen to them, and then go after those, not just after your favorite sector. How do we actually design? Now we've learned how to frame the problem and start to tackle it, what are some quick design strategies to kickstart the process? One of the things we've learned in our health class in particular is that if we look at the concept of hybridization, for instance, where you mash up two different technologies with another, you can achieve very, very interesting results. Another one is context shifting. It's similar to hybridization, but the idea there is to take an existing solution and an existing approach to a problem and then shift it drastically onto another set of circumstances. In the case of aerosol vaccination, one of the things that Albert Sabin did when he discovered aerosol vaccination for measles was that he looked at crop duster planes and applied the same technology for mass infections control for crops, but to vaccination. As I mentioned before, vintage technologies and smart design. Learn how to combine maybe two different technologies, maybe going into old patent archives, maybe reading old textbooks, and learning how some people were attacking the problem 100 years ago for maybe a very different thing, and then sprinkle in a new technology and you may end up with a new product. Finally, improvisation lead to design. One of my favorite examples is a group of doctors who identified that asthma nebulizer spacers were being made out of Coke bottles. A team of design students from Stanford took that same concept and then decided to apply some engineering and make an origami-based spacer that drastically reduced the cost of that solution to about 10 cents. But they would have never arrived there had they not seen doctors in Mexico looking at how those solutions were being improvised. I think you really